I'm going to hug a tree today, it's been a while. If you're looking for your unique selling point, look in the mirror. We spend so long and so much time and energy trying to be somebody that we're not. Maybe trying to replicate somebody that we've seen who we think is successful at what they're doing, and we want to do the same. But when you're somebody else, you're not yourself. And when you're not yourself, it takes a huge amount of time and energy and effort to maintain the mask. Personally, I vote authenticity. And maybe I don't have as many views or as many followers, but I'm not having to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. Here's a tree. It's one of my favourite quotes. Comparison is the thief of joy. And it's not just about, I think, it's not just about comparison to other people, but also comparison to past versions of yourself and perceived future versions of yourself. Like, you feel like you should be able to do something, or you used to be able to do something. Then you're comparing yourself to a version of you that either doesn't exist or existed in the past. But that's not you now. And by comparing yourself to past and future versions of yourself, you take away the joy in the moment. And it's not just with yoga, but it's really easy to kind of come up with analogies in yoga. So like, if someone was a professional gymnast, they'll find it more easy to access certain poses, but it doesn't mean that they're better at yoga. There is no good and bad, there just is. So good and bad are human concepts that we've come up with over the years. I keep getting all these emails now from people telling me that my channel's good and that I should be getting more views, and if I had better titles and thumbnails I'd get more views and all this kind of stuff. But for me, everyone's unique selling point or USP is themselves. And one of the reasons I left Instagram is I felt like I was morphing into somebody that was trying to fit into the little squares and fit into the Instagram algorithm and, you know, share content that Instagram wanted to promote, because that's how that channel works. Like, it didn't feel like where I belonged anymore, basically, anyway. Whereas one of the reasons I've come to YouTube is because I feel like I can just do what I want. Like, if I want to just do a waffly talking video like this, I can. If I want to share a castle on a beach, I can. If I want to share my yoga, some cows, whatever, I just feel like I can just share whatever I feel called to share. And I spend a really, really long time editing. I love editing, so but like the yoga, like kind of lessons, not really lessons, but kind of lessons. And I've got a camera and I've got a microphone, and the sound quality is so much better if I do that. But then my laptop's really old and doesn't really work. Like, I'm battling against something that just keeps like crashing, and I thought, well, I can extract the audio with a video on my phone and somehow merge the two together, and it just ended up being like this massive mission. And I hate voiceovers. For me, when I do it, I feel like I sound really robotic, and it's not like how I teach. But at the moment, it's the only way that works. And you know, I'm traveling again soon, and I need something that's sustainable, and I can't afford to just keep buying new equipment. Like, I bought a little microphone for my phone when I was in Costa Rica, and then it didn't work, and I'm not just going to keep buying stuff. So I'm just going to create with what I have, which is my phone. You know, maybe I'd get more views if it was perfect and polished. Maybe I'd get more likes and more subscriptions, and maybe, but you know, that's not who I'm trying to be. I'm just trying to be myself, and I truly believe that the people that are meant to find me, and that might only be a few people, it might be millions of people, I have no clue, but the people who are meant to find me will. The people who resonate, and maybe they get something out of something that I share. I just feel really called to share stuff at the moment, and in an authentic way. And so thank you to all the people that keep emailing me telling me that I need to do SEO and change my thumbnails and titles and stuff, but I just want to be me. I've developed a love for these, and I wanted to make a massive one, and I don't really know why, but I did. So I did.